Hello everybody and welcome back to another Boston Red Sox video here on a New England Sports Nation YouTube channel here on YouTube. Just when you think it can't get worse. I say this so many times in my life with the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are probably going to make it worse the next series. Doesn't matter who they play. The Boston Red Sox, just when you think it can't get any worse to lose a game. And the Red Sox make it worse. How worse can this possibly get? Because the caution level of me saying that is through the roof because I know it's going to get worse. Somehow. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to guess because it will happen. But how the Boston Red Sox just lost today's game is downright outrageous. Worse than yesterday's game. This is probably the worst game of the season so far, how to lose a game. Not because the Red Sox got shut out or anything. If you look at the scoreboard, it actually looks like a good game, but when you watch the whole game, it was the worst game I've seen so far this season of how the Red Sox lost. Worst game of the season so far. By a mile. Not even physically close. After watching this game, and I can't believe I watched these games still, the Boston Red Sox are telling me and everyone else that they don't even know Baseball 101. They don't know. Because how the Boston Red Sox lost, it was the worst decision you can do in the field. Okay. The Boston Red Sox, they actually had their best offensive game in a while. They scored 5 runs this game. And the last time they scored 3 runs or more was like 5-6 games ago. So the Red Sox looking like they could win this game. I should have guessed, or I should say should have known as I'm trying to fix my shoes here. Sorry about this, everybody. I should have known that something like this was going to happen. Because, you can't even get fully prepared for what is going to happen with this team. Whatever loss, however they lose, whatever, you can't even prepare for it. It's so bad. It is so bad. The Boston Red Sox, and first of all, before I get into the game, if you watched the last Red Sox video I made, I was trashing some players, but one of those players stood out finally. And of course that happens is because it makes me look like a terrible fan. But I was talking about Rafaela, Story, and other players that should be sent on to AAA. But today, Rafaela had one of his best games. So of course that happens right when I make that video, so it makes me look like a terrible fan. Rafaela goes, I think he went 3 for 5, I think, with a homer, 2 singles, and he made a great play in center field. So, of course, that had to happen right after making that video, which is, great for him. He finally needed that. Story, the only thing he did good today was a good bunt. He didn't hit the ball well again. Jared Duran had some nice plays in the outfield, but he also dropped the ball. He was jumping 20 feet in the air to make great catches, and then he gets a line drive to him, and then he just dropped it. Like a little leaguer. So, he was all over the place, good and bad. But, once again, the Red Sox they literally do, they go into extra innings again. They do the worst thing possible. The Boston Red Sox, that was their 10th extra inning game. The Boston Red Sox, I just saw this. The Boston Red Sox are 4-6 in extra innings. I thought it was way worse than that. I thought it was like 2-8 or 1-9. But it's actually 4-6. It's not good still, but it's a lot better than I thought. how this team plays in extra innings. And this was literally the worst thing to ever happen so far because I know that it's getting worse. It will. It will. The Boston Red Sox. Let me tell you the good news first, which this good news doesn't matter because we still lost. The Boston Red Sox actually scored in extra innings. They actually scored in extra innings. They scored one. They should have had more, but they did score one to make it 5-4 in the top of the 10th. 3 outs. They go to the bottom of the 10th, and we bring in Justin Slayton. Not his fault, because I'll tell you in just a second. Oh, God, dude, I don't even want to freaking explain this because it's so freaking embarrassing, but I'm making this video, so I'm going to. The Boston Red Sox, obviously they have the runner on second and everything like that. And then the Brewers get first and third, no outs, because they hit like a weak little ground ball. Because they somehow, the Brewers, which are not even a good team, they somehow get lucky every time when they do this. They do wake us. They call it a swinging bunt where you try to hit it far, but it goes like 2 feet like a bunt. So a swinging bunt, this happened in the last game, which helped them score and win the game. It happened again, and no one was covering first, and Justin Slayton had to run as fast as he could to first base, and he couldn't get in time. He literally missed it by a centimeter. So then it's first and third, no outs, and then this is when the worst defensive play of the Boston Red Sox season is. Christian Campbell, I know he's a rookie, okay? And I'm not even going to defend him. What I mean by that is that the type of play that happened, I don't care how long you're in the major leagues, that the decision that was made by Christian Campbell was so wrong, it basically tells me that you do not know baseball 101. You don't. You don't know. Because what he did, there was a ground ball to second base, Christian Campbell, the second baseman, first and third, no outs, the runner goes home, he sees him going home, and what does he do? He tries to throw out the runner at home. The worst, and then not only that, he misses the catcher. I don't know if it was Connor Wong or Narvaez. I think it was Narvaez. I don't even care. Misses him by like 20 feet. Not only did he make the wrong decision, he made the worst possible throw he could have thrown. It got it all the way to the backstop, which obviously the runner scored to tie the game, and then it was second and third, no outs. And the game was practically over. I walked out of the room, walked outside, and I'm doing this video. And I know the Brewers won because I saw it on the scoreboard. I saw the Brewers got a sacrifice fly because it was second and third, no outs. I already knew the game was over. Red Sox lose 6-5. Christian Campbell now owns the worst defensive play by the Red Sox so far this season. I don't care. That is I almost just got stung right there. Oh my God. There is a million bees. Holy. Yo. I am so sorry about that. Holy crap. Why did 5 million bees just... Where did they even come from? They're all gone. There was just a swarm of yellow jack... Okay, I'm getting out of this area. Alright, hold on. I'm taking the camera. Oh, I don't know how I did not get stung there. Holy crap. I don't even know where they went. I'm getting out of there. Okay, I'm not doing any more videos there. I don't know if there's a nest nearby because I was literally fine, and then a million bees just popped up out of nowhere. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh, looks like it's a baby bee. It's not going to hurt me. Okay, I'm going to go back to the garage where I usually do my videos. I just thought it was nice out, so let me do a video. There's another bug. Another bug on me. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry about that. That scared the living daylights out of me. Holy cow. Okay. Sorry, my hand is in the middle of the camera. Okay, so back what I was saying. So... I thought I just heard another bee. Sorry. I'm like so skeptical now. Okay, I'm hearing bees in here too around. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just having a great day right now. I'm going to the backyard. Okay, I'm just having a great day right now today. All right, so let me talk while I'm walking. Maybe I should just walk and talk. Maybe that's the best decision for right now. So, Christian Campbell makes the worst play. The Boston Red Sox, they now show me that they don't even have common sense to play in this week. No common sense, don't know baseball 101. Why do you not go for the double play? I don't understand. You have first and third, no outs, bottom 10, you're up 1. Just let the guy tie it up. And what the Red Sox should have done, it should have been, so it's first and third, no outs, you get a ground ball to second base. Go for the double play, let the runner score to tie it up, 5-5, and then you would have 2 outs with no one on base. Who knows if the Red Sox were going to be able to complete the freaking double play, how they freaking play this week. But it's just common sense, which now the Red Sox just don't have. They don't have. There's mosquitoes all over me or whatever. Jeez, dude. You know, bees on me, mosquitoes, Red Sox, just everything's great right now. It's just common sense, man. They can't even do that. Again, when you think it can't get any worse, now the Red Sox don't have common sense. No baseball 101, no IQ. It's just freaking ridiculous, man. I don't understand. You would have had 2 outs, 5-5, no one on base, and it was a pop fly, so that would have been 3 outs. You would have went to the 11th inning, tied 5-5. Who knows? The Red Sox still could have lost that game. But, I mean, it's common sense, man. After all these Red Sox games and Red Sox losses they've had this week, they at least had some common sense in those losses. If I can get anything positive, anything, after those Red Sox lost this week, before this one, they at least have common sense. Well, now they don't have that. Because what just happened in the 10th inning today? So that's out the window. So what is there else positive? I even said it last video. What positive thing you can say? Well, you could say, well, common sense. Well, that's gone. That's gone if you ask me. I don't know if you guys believe if they still have common sense. But after that, no. Just absolutely no. It's a disgrace. This team, I'm going to say it again. How does this team have 27 wins? It just gets worse and worse and worse, man. So much worse. And what's going to happen in the Braves series? They have Ronald Acuna Jr. back. He's hitting 4 60-foot homers after coming off an injury. He was out for a long time. And he's hitting homers almost every game. And we can barely even do that as a team. So, think about that. And probably other players can do that as well. So, honestly, man, it is just absolutely disgraceful, this team, man. This team, after watching baseball this week, this team is lucky. I'm predicting, until this team can figure out what the heck is going on, this team will probably finish 10 or 20 games under 500. It'd be the worst season of the Red Sox since maybe my lifetime. I don't know if they've been that bad. I think there might have been one season where they were. I think it was 2012. It was the year before they won the World Series, because they were in last place, and then the next year they won the World Series in 2013. So I'm pretty sure it was 2012. So we're talking like 12, 13 years ago. So it's such a disgrace, man. Like, I don't know. I'll look at the record in 2012. I know it was bad. I don't know if it was, 20 games under 500, whatever. But honestly, we could be on pace for that, because this team, we finally get multiple more runs in a game, and now it still looks even worse. Even though we scored more runs in the last 5 games, now we don't have common sense, like I said. So, everybody would throw it to second base there, except for Christian Campbell. Why? I still don't understand. I would never understand, for the rest of my life, why that ball wasn't thrown to second base then to first base. Instead, it was thrown home. And even if the throw was on line, which it completely wasn't, he still probably would have been safe, because he was already on, past the halfway mark if you watch the replay. It is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous how this team thinks, plays, whatever. It's so bad. And this team plays the Yankees in about 2 weeks for 2 series, so that'll be fun. And the Red Sox were the only thing I could have watched for sports today, because it was the only thing on in the afternoon today. And that's what we get. the most disgraceful, worst loss, no common sense involved loss of the freaking season. Whatever you want to call it, terrible. Because now we're going to go into the next game where the Red Sox actually have a day off tomorrow. I'm very thankful that they have a day off tomorrow. Not because I think they're going to be good after the day off. It's just so I can take a break of watching this team every day do this. That's why I'm happy. I mean, the first off day the Red Sox had, they actually went on a 5-game winning streak after that. But that's not happening. I'll tell you what, that is not happening. If it happens for some reason, then my God. But no, it's just not. After this was the worst thing yet to happen. Is there another bee over me? Is that a bee on top of whatever? If I get stung, I get stung. What? Everything's just great today. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna end this video before I actually get stung. There's like a million bees out here trying to attack me, I think. I just had to make this video because, of course, the Red Sox just can't take a loss without me doing a video. Because the only way for the Red Sox to lose and not for me to do a video after it is if they lose normally. If they lose because the other team, like, outplayed them or outsmarted them or whatever normal. But nope, we decide to throw it to home when you could have had a double play to get out of the inning because it was a pop fly after that, so you would have got out of the inning. No common sense, man. And the Red Sox lose 6-5. And they get swept by the Brewers, which is a team that's not even good. They now have a winning record because of the Boston Red Sox. So, whoever's playing the Red Sox next, which is the Braves, if you're a Braves fan watching this, congratulations on 2 or 3 wins, because we ain't winning the series, that's for damn sure. So yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody in this league, even the Rockies, will enjoy playing the Red Sox for the rest of the season because they got no common sense. So, they're just... From now on, the only way I watch the Red Sox, if there's nothing else on. What I mean by that is because, because basketball and NHL playoffs are still going on now. So once that's over, the only thing I have to watch is the Red Sox. So once this is, because it's, both of those sports are over next month. So once those things are over, then I got no choice to watch the Red Sox. So until freaking NFL preseason starts, which is not until August. Which is towards the end of Major League regular season. Because the Red Sox ain't even touching the playoffs. They don't even know what the freaking playoffs are anymore. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This team's a disgrace, and they just make it even worse when you think they can't. Because now they have no common sense. So, what can be worse than that? I'm not even going to answer that question. Thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.